ADD people need spice, the spice of life. And if they don't get that spice, well, they go into withdrawal. God so saw not to gift them with a properly functioning front part of the brain. There's enough dopamine in the bloodstream, but it doesn't really get processed by the consciousness properly. So the whole life mission of a person with ADD is to not go into withdrawal. Because it feels shit. In other words, their baseline is like what it feels like to be in withdrawal. So they're going to work real hard for that not to happen. But it's always just around the corner. It's always trying to creep in, creep up. So every trick in the book is employed, subconsciously most of the time, consciously some of the time. Sometimes we just fall into a heap because we just don't get it right for one moment in time and depression can set in. But then the sun comes back and it's almost like everything is just fine and dandy once again. For a time. It's like a cycle. Up and down. Sometimes the ghouls come knocking on the front door. Sometimes they get in. Sometimes they're warded off. I see life as a cycle. Throughout my whole life I've had flat periods. And then sometimes really ecstatically exciting, wonderful periods. I've just had to come to learn that this piece of hardware up here will always dictate that. You can't stay high forever. It doesn't work like that. So you just have to accept it. Spice. ADD people need spice. The spice of life. And without it, it just ain't worth living. So we have to get really creative. The lay mind may not understand all the strange things that we do, but we're just really trying to feel alive, like everyone else takes for granted. We have to manufacture our own spice. And sometimes we do it really well. So maybe nature's controlling all of this. Maybe it's employing us to come up with really brilliant things. That's what I've tried to do. I'm not successful yet, but maybe I am. Maybe it's just not fully realized. I have to build a goddamn contraption to prove that. That's not exactly easy. I've tried for many years. I've put all the effort in and I've burnt out. But I keep trying. It's worth it. The journey is worth it. That's what shapes you. That's what molds you. That's what makes you a creative, colorful creature. I think that's the whole point. I wouldn't trade that for all the other stuff out there. Looks pretty boring to me. So the side effect of being ADHD, neurodivergent, whatever you want to call it, is color. Color of the mind. Color of the mind because we're forced to cultivate ourselves in order to make life brilliant. And if it's not brilliant, it's boring and it's not worth living. Don't take the easy route. That's just down the road. Go get your serotonin out of a bottle or your dopamine out of a pipe. Do it inside the mind. Cultivate the internal world so that all of life looks beautiful. That is the way it's done. And that is what makes it all worthwhile. If the clouds come rolling on in, just know they won't stay forever. The sun will come back, or the moon, whatever you might prefer, and the color will too.